Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Brad Thompson and I am absolutely passionate about two critical things: gold and sales. When I say gold, I'm really talking about human beings. I absolutely am fascinated by human beings. I love human beings. And I have a belief that every single human being on the planet is a genius. We're just geniuses at different things. And part of my walk in life, part of my passion in life, is to try and discover the gold that is in me, the genius that is in me, and the genius and the gold that is in other people. I often say to folk that I love to pull the gold out of other people. We need to bear in mind that we have to dig through a lot of dirt to get through a little bit of gold, but I think it's totally worth it. And I'd love for you to join me on that journey, and I'll share with you some of my experience over the last 30 years. Secondly, I'm passionate about sales. I'm a firm believer in what Brian Tracy says, and that is that every single human being on this planet is a salesperson. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are immediately raising their eyebrows about this. I don't care whether you're a home executive, I don't care whether you're a teacher, a preacher, whether you're actually in business selling stuff, whether you're an accountant, an attorney, we are all in sales. The folk that are pushing back even now are beginning to engage their creativity and their energy and will come up with a brilliant sales pitch trying to sell me the idea that they're not in sales. Everybody's selling as far as I'm concerned. When I look at my life, people say to me, "Bro, what have you done?" And I go, "Well, I'm a pastor, a pimp, and a pusher." As a pastor, my wife and I are absolutely passionate about teenagers and young adults, and so whether it's been in a full-time capacity or a part-time capacity, we have always been involved in our church, helping the teenagers and the young adults have a good time and prepare them for this big thing called life. We've been selling ideas. They're based on tremendous value and things that I believe very deeply in, but I've been in sales. I trained as a teacher and then got myself a qualification in human resources, and I opened my own recruitment business. And at that moment, I became a pimp. I sold human flesh, but for all the right reasons. I was finding jobs for people and people for jobs. Fascinating career, because your product has a heart and a mind all of its own. Really, really interesting. People talk about herding cats. You need to go into recruitment. It'll change your life. And then finally, as a pusher, is just a description of my life. I've pushed product for as long as I can remember. I was born into a brilliant family, love my family to bits, mom, dad, and sister. Great family, we just didn't have a lot of cash. And so I figured out, even when I was at school, that if I want to make extra cash, I'm going to have to sell stuff. Got myself into huge trouble with a friend of mine. I bought a bicycle from him for $60. And 2 weeks later, I sold that same bike to a mutual friend for $100. And my first friend was so upset with me. "Man, if you saw $100 value in it, why didn't you give me $100? And I remember saying to him, "But dude, if you saw value in the product, why did you accept 60? But this entrepreneurial thing was cooking when I was at school already. Just understanding that I could buy at a lower price, sell at a higher price, and make a profit for myself. In my career, I've sold life insurance, I've sold short-term insurance and wealth management, I've sold furniture in the retail sector, I've sold food both in a restaurant capacity and in a fast food capacity, and I've sold IT. For the better part of the last 20 years, I've been doing sales training, sales coaching, developing consulting and developing companies' sales strategies and helping people to increase turnover. And so if you are in a sales capacity, maybe this is a great place for you to land, and we can chat through a couple of issues. My real passion is for people who've been bitten by the entrepreneurial bug and have gone into business by themselves or have started small businesses. The reason why this thing tugs at my heartstrings is because 95% of small businesses all shut down within 15 to 24 months. And what's really sad about this is not just that the business is gone, but a person's blood, sweat, and tears have gone into that, and now they've lost everything. And so I love meeting, training, coaching people who have gone into business by themselves or are building small and medium businesses to try and create the problem of having too much sales rather than the problem of not having any. And so if this is you, you're wanting to double your sales, you're wanting to triple your sales, or like Grant Cardone, you're wanting to go 10x, then maybe this is a channel you want to subscribe to and just engage with me one way or another. And I will share with you whatever I've got as this journey unfolds. But I just want to tell you there's gold in you. There are huge sales in you. Maybe we just need to learn how to get that stuff out. Get in touch. I'm looking forward to working with you. Go for it.